Welcome back. Sleep is a basic need, something we all must have to survive. And yet so many of us feel like we are just not getting enough of it. In a survey last year from U.S. News and World Report, 21% said they rarely or never wake up feeling well rested. And 43% reported experiencing insomnia. And it affects our mental state. The National Sleep Foundation found 65% of people who are dissatisfied with sleep experience, depressive symptoms, and people who have sleep difficulty 2 nights a week also have more depressive symptoms. Meanwhile, more than 90% of adults with good overall sleep have no significant depressive issues. So during this Sleep Awareness Month, we spoke to the director of UConn Sleep Disorder Center about the importance of sleep. Dr. Adrian Salmon says not getting enough can exacerbate other physical issues.
It's more difficult to control the other diseases. I'm talking about diabetes especially. And when you have a sleep apnea on top of that, it's going to transition. When you have a sleep apnea on top of that, then high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease or even a stroke can be a risk.
And that's why he says it's crucial to create better sleep habits. It's something that you likely know, but it's always worth repeating. Those include limiting caffeine and alcohol, limiting screen time before bed, a consistent bedtime, also really important. Create a relaxing bedtime routine, and if possible, expose yourself to the morning sunshine because it will help regulate your sleep-wake cycle. Now, Dr. Salmon also suggests things that you should not do.
Try not to medicate yourself with Benadryl in order to fall asleep, or all these things that you buy over the counter. Medical marijuana, cannabis may help you to sleep, but also will affect your sleep.
But even if you make these changes and you're still not feeling rested, Dr. Salmon says that's a big sign that something else might be at play. According to the CDC, an estimated 3 in 4 adults have some kind of sleep disorder. Roughly 6 million have been diagnosed with sleep apnea, but it's likely that as many as 30 million could actually be affected and just not diagnosed.
There are different factors for sleep apnea. Among them is weight. But not everyone who has obesity has sleep apnea. But when you have it, usually it's moderate to severe. Because what happens in sleep apnea is your airway close. Okay, that means you're sleeping, you stop breathing for 10 seconds, or decrease the airflow, the air that you breathe for 10 seconds or more, and that can wake you up for every second or drop your oxygen level.
So if you're waking up after 7 or 8 hours of sleep and you're still tired, or you've noticed an increase in your blood pressure and you don't know why, talk to your primary care doctor. They may recommend you get a sleep study, and if you're putting it off because you don't want to get a CPAP machine, Dr. Salmon says there's new research in the works.
There is significant amount of research right now about medical therapy. Yes, there's some treatment medication that may actually help these muscles that can increase their tone and avoid this collapse of the airway.
But while more therapies develop in this field, Dr. Salmon says it's important that we understand, despite how vital sleep is, there are still health disparities surrounding it.
Sometimes we cannot change our reality. It's very complicated. There are so many social factors, and it's sad. And this creates a new field in the world of medicine in sleep, is the disparities, health disparities. And then it can lead to policies for jobs or policies for the state level.
Money and sleep seem to be linked. The CDC found 22% of adults with a lower income than the poverty level had sleep problems. That's compared to just 12.6% among people with income above the poverty level. And education may impact sleep as well. 1 in 6 adults without a high school or college diploma had sleep problems versus 1 in 10 with a bachelor's degree or higher.